Hello and welcome back to another Trading Diaries episode. Um, I don't know where to start. I'd started filming this video and then I had to stop because I saw something. I had to deal with that. But yeah, I can't remember what I was talking about. But I'm gonna restart the video because I was on a little bit of a flow, so I want to restart it. I was maybe like 3 minutes into it, but I just wanted to spend this Trading Diaries episode not talking about anything too in particular, but just kind of having a little bit of a chit chat, a little bit of an update on like where I'm at. Because as we probably all know, if you don't know, I am demo trading nasdaq at the moment, and I'm live trading gold, and I've been trading gold live. But yeah, I'm trading nasdaq demo just because I've never traded it before, so I thought I would jump in with demo for about a month to see if I am profitable in the instrument and if I actually like the way the instrument moves. And I actually have a lot that I can talk about. Well, not really, but like I have a lot of good feedback. I started trading gold and only gold, and I was getting very, very few setups on gold, especially because the market conditions just have not been good. I don't want to just fully blame gold. I think it was a lot to do with the market conditions, but Nasdaq has been so clear. Like, I feel like gold, obviously, it has different movements. Like, I trade ICC, so I trade trades by size strategy, so I don't trade ICT or anything like that. So I'm not doing that. So maybe you might get, more moves with different strategies, but for me, trading market structure and price action, I'm not really getting, I didn't really get very many moves on gold. And because I'm using the 4 hour and the 1 hour as my main setups, and then obviously I scaled down to do the entries, but yeah, I just feel like with the higher time frames, it just hasn't really been working out too well for me for gold, to be honest. But it's also, yeah, just avoiding a lot of losses and just not having the setups, which is completely okay. And I'm sure that it's going to change. Like my first month that I traded gold, even though it was unprofitable, so I can't really use that as an example. But through backtesting, I know that gold definitely works for my strategy. I think it was just the market conditions at the time. But NASDAQ has had such clear price action. I feel like gold, sometimes it will move, it'll have like an impulse move, or like one big move, like say it's bullish, it'll have like a bullish move, and then it will like consolidate, and that will be its like correction, and then it will have another impulse, and then it will consolidate. And yeah, I don't know how to specifically explain that, but I did a little like drawing on, I think, my last trade recap. But yeah, I found that NASDAQ is so much more clearer when it comes to reading price action, and I've been really enjoying that, to be honest. It's been very, very clear. It's been, I don't want to say easy, but it's been very, very clear. I have had, I'll have to put all of my statistics on a spreadsheet somewhere because I haven't actually, I don't have my trades linked to TradeZella, which is what I use to journal usually, so because of that, I don't have the statistics automatically on my dashboard, so I'll probably have to do a quick spreadsheet to kind of figure out what my win rate and stuff is, but I'm completely happy with doing that. And I'm really, really excited to see what my win rate does turn out to be, because I know that I definitely am profitable. I think I've taken about 3 wins and maybe 1 loss, but the 1 loss that I took was a loss that I was pretty happy with, to be honest, because I feel like the only reason why I wasn't happy with it was because I wasn't waiting for New York Open. I traded just before New York Open, so just towards the end of London. But yeah, when New York opened, it just literally just shot down. Like, it was like bullish structure, like high time frame was showing bullish, and then it just shot down. I think it was not like a news event, but I think it was like, I don't know, Trump tweeting or something like that, where it's like unpredictable, it's not on Forex Factory type of things. So yeah, I think that's why I lost that one NASDAQ trade. Trading with multiple instruments has been interesting for me. I've actually really enjoyed it. I didn't realize how big of an impact it would have on my trading, honestly. Like, I'm so, so, so grateful that I stuck to one instrument when I first started. Like, I'm so grateful. But because I intraday trade, I am looking at the higher time frame. The higher time frame moves a lot slower. I don't have to scalp to find my entries, or scalp. I think scalp is how you say it. I don't have to scalp to find my entries. I I have my entries already like pre kind of planned. And when price does end up going against that and giving a different entry, I have like 5 hours to decide whether or not I'm going to enter in on the trade, because usually I like to see the setup on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour even better, but on the 1 hour that's good too. And then I'll scale into the 15-minute and the 5-minute, and then I still have to wait for a candle close, so it's like I've got plenty of time. So I feel like having the two instruments has helped me so much, because I haven't felt the need to force trades. I haven't felt the need to I've had this like relief of stress of not having entries. Like last month, towards the end of last month, I was just stressing, thinking like, I don't have enough entries. Like, how am I gonna be making money on the markets if I've only taken 2 trades or 3 trades? I ended up taking one rush trade at the end of the month because I thought I needed more trades, because I had only taken 2 trades that month. I was up like 2.5% or something on the account, so it wasn't awful, but at the same time, it was just like, it was driving me nuts. It was driving me absolutely nuts. And then, of course, as like I'm documenting my journey, I had so many people saying that, I should have taken this trade, even though they didn't make sense to my strategy. So it was like just a complete like psychological disaster. Like, honestly, a psychological disaster. It was like me stressing that I'm not taking entries, and then having my comments be reinforcing bad habits and telling me to divert from my strategy and telling me that that's how I should be trading. And I had to kind of fight back on those, not fight back, but like mentally, like fight back on those comments, because obviously I want to stick with my strategy. But it was not easy. But I feel like now that I've come into this month and I've been demo trading nasdaq, I've also been demo trading and playing around with gold a little bit, and it's helped me feel so calm and feel so, obviously I'm not actually, well, I can't really say I'm not only I can't really say I'm not, I don't know if you guys I don't know if you guys get what I mean, but what I'm trying to say is like, I haven't taken a live trade this month yet, so it's definitely like halfway through the month. I did see one setup. I just wasn't confident in taking it because it wasn't in New York session. I said to myself that I was gonna wait until New York session. I saw a setup last night, but thankfully, I didn't get the entry because I was waiting for the candle close, and the candle never ended up closing in my area. It was right at my, pretty much like maybe like 1 or 2 candles away from my entrance, and yeah, I just never got the candle close. So I never took the trade, but it ended up going against me. So thank God I was patient. But yeah, I haven't taken a trade on my live account yet on gold, but I've taken so many demo trades on nasdaq, and nasdaq has given me so many opportunities to trade. Gold has given me maybe one, and I think it was in Asia session. So I haven't had many entries on gold. And I mean, that's okay. Like, it's honestly okay. And I feel like I'm more like, it's okay. Like, I don't have to take entries on gold now, because I have nasdaq and because I have other options of instruments that I can trade. And I love that. Like, I love that so much, and it's helping my psychology just be very, like, a lot more smooth, because obviously I still have like I still don't have the most perfect psychology ever, and I still deal with issues when it comes to trading, especially trading and doing content creation, because when you like read one thing or like you hear one thing and you're like, and you kind of like almost go into like an existential crisis. That's how I feel sometimes opening up my comments. And like, I don't like, I'm not trying to say like I get a million comments. There's definitely people who get way more comments than me, but for me, obviously, it's like I post a lot, so whenever I go to the little notification tab, it's like I can see the comments straight away. I don't know, but I want to interact. I want to like reply to comments, so I don't want to like block the comments or like just not look at the comments at all. Like, do you know what I mean? But anyway, um yeah, and then even just with my trading alone, like, I definitely do still have psychological things that I need to handle, but I feel like now that I've got more than one instrument, it's like very much smooth sailing in my mind. But yeah, there's again still things that I need to do. But in saying that, something that I am struggling with is not adding another instrument. Like, I want, after adding nasdaq, I want to add another instrument already. Like, it's a little bit crazy, but yeah, I want to add another instrument. I don't know what the limit would be for instruments to trade, because I've had a lot of people say EU is really good, and I've had a lot of people say Bitcoin is really good. I would be interested in both. And because gold, I've noticed gold is not good in London session. It's just not good in London session. Maybe you can do like London just before New York, but it's better off doing like the London New York overlap. But London session alone, gold does not thrive in. But then it thrives in obviously Asia and New York. I had someone laugh at me in the comments on one of my videos. Literally today I opened it up and they're laughing at me saying that, but genuinely I feel like I've watched Price do it. Like I've watched Price do it so many times, where it will make a big move in Asia. Say it's like made a massive move in Asia. So say it's made like an indication in Asia session. It will just kind of correct and chop around during London and New York. It won't make any like big moves because it's already made a big move that day. But then if it makes a massive move in London, you can expect Asia's kind of just going to be like either like recovering from that move or, you know, carrying it on a little bit. Like Asia doesn't really move. I don't know, that's just kind of what I've observed. But what I'm trying to say is adding EU and Bitcoin would be a good match for my instruments that I already trade, because it's not like I'm adding another US instrument, because I wanted to add the US 30. I don't know why, I just wanted to add it, I'm not gonna lie, because I just heard it was a good instrument. I haven't back tested or anything or looked at the price section, but it's another US instrument, a US based instrument, so I feel like when it comes to like fundamentals, I think that's the right word. But just when it comes to my analysis in general, I think it would be good to just stick to one US based instrument. And then, do you know what I mean? Even though like obviously EU is it's still a US pair, and same with Bitcoin. Obviously it's like somewhat of a US pair. But I feel like they all are going to move quite differently and react differently to news. And I guess it could be hard because there's a little bit more to wrap my head around. Also, I want to just like throw this out there before anyone clicks off the video thinking the wrong things, or before like, I don't know, I just keep yapping on. I'm not saying this to say that I'm going to jump into trading 5 different instruments at once. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I want to be able to like master all of them individually. So just like I had spent 3 months mastering gold, I want to do the same thing with nasdaq. And that's why I'm demo trading it right now, and I'm going to be back testing it more and trying to learn and understand the instrument as a whole even more. So I feel like, yeah, that's just something that I'm working on. I kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if that last sentence made any sense. I don't edit these videos, if you have not already noticed, but I don't edit them. I just straight talk to the camera as authentic as I can. But yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to be trading 5 instruments, but I want to eventually get to the point where I can trade more instruments, because I like the fact that, you know, if I'm trading a higher amount of instruments, I can stick to those higher time frames. I don't feel the need to like scale in and take any short moves. Like obviously if the higher time frame holds more power, then that's cool. I'm just gonna run with that. And I just rather take those higher probability setups, and I want at least like 3 setups a week ideally. And I feel like trading more instruments is going to get me that. And I feel like trading NASDAQ has already gotten me that. Like, I swear I've already had 3 setups this week. If not, then I've had like maybe like 5 this month or something, which is amazing, which I'm very, very happy with. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating that I don't have a setup on gold though. It's fine though. But something I did want to touch on, because I'd never ever spoken about it before. I was thinking about it while I was making myself a little snack, because it's actually 12:50 in the morning on a Friday night, but I wanted to film this video. I was literally going to go to sleep because me and my sister are supposed to go watch the sunrise in the morning, and I was literally about to go to sleep, and I was like, wait, I didn't film that video. I really wanted to film that video because I haven't done a Trading Diaries episode in a minute. Also, I got a trade today. My trade closed. My NASDAQ trade. I want it. A demo trade though, so it's not like I got money, but it means that I'm reading NASDAQ, right? So definitely happy. I feel like I just completely sidetracked now. I've forgotten what I was gonna say. Okay, I wanted to tell you guys. I wanted to tell you guys very, very quickly what my why is, because I feel like I want to make a whole separate video talking about like my why, my story, and whatever. Not that like, I don't know. I feel like I'll do that. Like, I don't know. Obviously, it would be great to be like successful to do it, but I feel like I want to do it now just so people have a little bit of context behind why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm documenting my journey. Some people are saying that I'm doing it to stay accountable. I could stay accountable without documenting my journey, but the actual main reason why I'm documenting my journey like this and literally every single step of the way, every single day, because I know there's a lot of people who will be documenting their journey and they'll, take a break, or they'll, document their one win, like, and not document the losses, and not document like the actual, like, more everyday type of things, and like the feelings, the emotions. I said the same thing. The thoughts. I'm doing it because like this whole I had someone say that I looked like I was in my mid to late 20s. So I graduated like a year and a half ago. No, 2 years ago. I graduated high school 2 years ago. So for that whole 2 years, I'd been pursuing entrepreneurship, and I I had been searching for someone to look to for inspiration, or someone to watch their journey so that I could get inspired myself. And obviously I had the inspiration, but I just thought it would be cool to like see like, okay, like what are other people doing to kind of get to a position where they want to be in, and there was just nothing like that. And I feel like people will like, especially, I'm just gonna say course sellers, because course sellers, they gotta sell a course some way. I'm not trying to be a course seller, but they gotta sell a course one way, and they'll show like pictures or videos of them when they were younger, when they're like in their hustle grind era, videos of them like working, sitting at a desk or whatever. But like, you never get to know what's going on in that person's mindset and the trials and tribulations that they go through. So for the past like 2 years, I've been going through all of these like different emotions, different realizations, and yeah, I just feel like I had gone through so much already, and I felt like no one else was going through it. I felt like I was like the only person. So yeah, I don't know. I just felt like I was the only person going through that, and then I like took a step back and looked at the bigger picture of things, and I'm like, okay, people go through this all the time. Like, in reality, first world problems, like, this is not deep, it's okay. But I thought with trading, because I'm so passionate about trading, and I had not like attempt trading, especially not the way I'm doing it now, but I had looked into it like maybe like 6 months after I graduated, but then I thought I needed $1 million, so then I stopped, and then I started like chasing these other business models, and then I realized that they just weren't my vibe. They weren't really what I wanted to do. I really just wanted to trade. Like, throughout going through all the business models, I was like, I'm gonna hit my 10K mark, and then I'm gonna learn how to trade. Like, I should have just done it in the first place, but anyway, here we are. So I thought with this journey, because I know 100% I'm gonna stick to trading, because it's the only thing that's gonna bring me exactly what I want in life. Literally the only thing. I've tried everything, but literally the only thing that's gonna bring me that type of life. So I thought I would just be that person. I'd take one for the team and truly share the journey in a way that no one else has really done. If anyone else has done, please let me know, because I want to watch them. But I just want to share my journey like in the most authentic way possible. Like, to be honest, like completely transparently honest. Maybe this might change in the future, but I don't really have a motivation, like not a motivation, but I don't really have the intention of doing this really at all to teach other people how to do it. That's not my intention. My intention is literally just to show people that you are not alone in the feelings and the things that you're going through to get to where you want to be. That's my main goal, because I feel like there's so many people that are teaching you how to do things, and like, I've obviously learnt for free, and I've learnt from different people, and I've already got playlist of all the videos that I've learned from, so what more do you need from me, you know? But like, I'm talking like from once I'm in my dream apartment and successful. But like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe to some person, I don't know, they might think that it's, I don't know, comforting, inspiring, or just a little bit less lonely and less intense, knowing that like other people have gone through it as well. Do you know what I mean? And I mean, what I've gone through so far is really not that bad. It's really not that bad, but it's a journey. Like, there's still plenty more to go. And that's not me saying that it's going to take me 10 years to get my dream apartment. No, we want to hit that goal like within a year. It's a little bit ambitious, I know, but it's okay. I still want to get there. But I mean, like, even going from unprofitable to profitable to leaving your job to scaling, like, those are all separate journeys, and no one has documented them in like a way where they're like talking about their thoughts and their feelings and different things that they like, kind of roadblocks that they face. Like with me, a roadblock, I'm not taking enough entries. Other roadblocks is, oh, my mentor's trading these different moves and I don't understand them. And like, you know, all these different roadblocks that come along the way. You know, there's no one that like shows the actual thoughts and the actual like, I don't know. But anyway, that's been my motivation, to just be successful and have a whole track record of every thought and every emotion and every trade and analysis that I have ever done in my trading. Like, how cool would that be? Genuinely. And have it just all readily available for anyone to watch. Yeah, that's my why. I hope that didn't go on for too long. I just wanted to quickly say something because I thought about it and I was like, wait, someone like should know this. Like, I feel like maybe some people might think I'm doing this for like the wrong reasons. Like, sometimes I see other people documenting their journey and I'm like, you're gonna sell a course. You're gonna sell a course in a year's time. Trust me, that is not what I'm trying to do. That is not my why. But yeah, obviously I have different whys for trading, which I'll probably get into later on when I do that video. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have had a great trading week. I have definitely had a great trading week. I'm just like so happy that I avoided that loss on gold, because I would have been down on my live account on the month, which would have just been so annoying, because if I had traded nasdaq on live, I would be up overall. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope you guys have had an amazing week, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow.